This is the playthrough or walkthrough of the level that I created. It has a Pirates of the Caribbean theme. As you can see, we are in the lower decks of the ship, specifically the Black Pearl. But I modeled this ship after. You have to, in this game, use your cannon to progress around the ship. Load the cannonballs and break your way through all of this debris. Your shots have a sort of trajectory like indicator. This first like mini puzzle, you sort of have to figure out or get accustomed to the space, figure out that this is a low-ish wall and you can sort of get here on top of this barrel. It does like sort of take your camera away a bit, but I don't think it's too bad because you pretty much get it back instantly, or if you move in any direction. Anyway, we'll break those two barriers with a round shot. The trajectory marker is a bit strange to look at when it's just like indoors, but we now have access to the upper decks. We'll try this crane. It lifts up, but nothing happens. We have something that can be destroyed here, which is indicated with the red sparklies, something to be interacted with the white sparklies. And we have somebody here. Oi, Captain, get me out of here. If you do, I'll lift the hatch. He's talking about the storage hatch right here. Which is important because if we can get the storage hatch off, we can get the cannon up here. But how do we destroy the cage if we don't have the cannon here already? You can sort of see there is a hole in the storage hatch, and if we position our cannon correctly, we can make the shot. Yeah, from here. But I need a cannonball, so off I go. Notice how this side of the ship is culled when we're in the lower decks, but if we go up here, then it's there again. That's to ensure that the camera doesn't just go inside of a wall. So we'll use that, destroy the cage, and he will lift the hatch for us. Now if we position our cannon on the elevator or the crane platform, which can be a bit finicky, the positioning, it might not like it. No, we got it. We'll get our crane to the top deck, or the main deck. Fine work, boss. Now get the cannon on the main deck. We'll never escape with them ships on our tail. Talking about these guys. Now we can, heed his advice. We can go after those ships. There's a bunch of objectives to be done around the ship. It doesn't matter which order you do them in. Although this mast can be in the way if you're trying to sink this ship on the left. So hit one round shot in the body of the ship to sink that ship. Load one more. This is a far away one. I think I overshot that. Yeah, the trajectory marker is to help you correct for your shots. See if that works. Yep. And now it's possible to get that ship without breaking that mast. If we just reposition a bit, get our cannonball. Yeah. Those are the 3 sloop ships. And now we're sort of completed what we've been told to complete. Now we are encouraged to explore a bit. You can see that there's something here to destroy, something there to interact with. You can jump up here to get a chain shot. I tried to position some like actual cannonballs near the crate so you know which one you're picking up. You could alternatively jump onto the mast from here. Multiple ways to do it, I guess. This is a mast, so the chain shot would be the specialist tool, which does require some knowledge, I guess, of you know, cannonballs and pirates, I guess. It's something that could be communicated better, I think, in this game. But if we rotate our cannon, line up a good shot, yeah, we can break that, and the mast falls, and we now have easier access to chain shot. I was sort of inspired a bit by like Dark Souls, the way it will have you go through a tough area or a bit of a longer area, but then you unlock a shortcut and it just makes it a whole lot easier later. It fell down. But now we're at a loss. What else can we really do? Well, we have this entire like top deck, poop deck. This, you sort of need to take a look at it. The first person minigame, and you see another guy in the cage up there. There are multiple ways to get up here. You can jump up from here. You can jump onto the railing and slide up. The sort of intended way to do it was bring your cannon over here and then jump up. Fine afternoon, Captain. Bust this cage open and I can steer us out of here. Can do, boss man. There's another cannon over there. We'll come back to that. And if we interact with this, it says we aren't ready to sail. So, back up this cannon. Go to the lower deck, grab ourselves a round shot, same as we broke the other one with, and we load it in. Take our shot, and then he'll go to the helm. We talk to him again. Excellent. I can get us clear, but we need to unfurl the mainsails and get rid of that broken mast. Talk to me when we are ready to sail. This has a sparkly now. You can interact with this beforehand, and it, you know, doesn't affect anything really, but you can now. Mainsails have been unfurled, as we can see. Oh well, I do that too often. Can't interact with that. The broken mast is already gone. We'll grab ourselves a chain shot. In the cage. Get back up here. Talk to him. we aren't ready to sail still. That's because we have a massive ship over there that we have to slow down and get away from us. It can't really tell very well, but that ship is moving backwards because it's implied that we're in motion, and breaking the sails will cause it to slow down, and then it disappears. And that's it. We now move on to where we landed, which is sort of a beach level. Can't have Pirates of the Caribbean without some ridiculous treasure that we're going for, some sort of cursed island or something. This one is one that's heavily guarded. We'll use the explosive shot to carve a path. These red barriers sort of indicate danger, but they can be shot through. Just means you can't travel here. But we'll throw our explosive shot into the gap. Grab another cannonball while we're lugging around this one. And then it's fairly straightforward. Just lob another one in. Wait for the fuse to go. And now we'll go. And now we are here. We have to get past here somehow, but we can't because that massive fortress is in the way. There's a barrier here, so we can't really get the best shot off. It is, I think it's possible to get the explosive shot onto there from about here, but it's not very easy to do. So what we're going to do instead is we overcannon all the way around. To this little segment on the south side of the island. And then we'll be here, where we have a much cleaner shot. Get the explosive shot all the way there. And then blow it all up. Using the cannonballs as a way to reuse parts of the level that the player will have to go back and spend more time in the areas. Leave our cannon there and go get another one. This probably needs a window. It's a bit jarring for the camera. Yep, we have our safe. Gonna shoot an explosive shot. Hopefully that doesn't roll too far away. Okay, good. And that's the level done. And this is the white room for the game that I created. It has the 1 meter grid texture applied, and obviously I went with the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. That can be seen through all of the tools for naval combat. You have all of the cannons, different types of cannonballs which could be found in the period. Our player character itself has the tricorn hat and a flintlock and a cutlass. The different types of cannonballs will do different things. You take a cannonball, load it in front, get on the cannon, go into first person and shoot off a cannonball. Different types of cannonballs will do different things, like the chain shot, which historically was specialized for destroying rigging and sails, which would be demonstrated with this. The explosive shot, which has a fuse on it, which can be used to destroy volatile things, like these explosive powder barrels. Yeah, sets off a chain reaction. The round shots also used for damaging the hull of ships. As we can see, that one sinks. An explosive shot used for taking out more fortified structures. The round shot also used for crushing different things, like these cages here, which will free our pirate friend. In the actual level, he will come and like lift up this placeholder hatch, but that isn't implemented into this white room. The other fortifications that we have will shoot cannonballs out at a constant rate, and the player can't go here because the fortifications are there, and it's implied that it's very dangerous. So you just lob a explosive shot in there, wait for the fuse to tick down, and it explodes. The last challenge is the massive ship modeled after a brig, and the round shot would be insufficient for dealing damage to it, so you want to slow it down by going after its sails. It will fall over. One sail can fall onto the other sail and break it. Didn't happen there, unfortunately, but it's more easily demonstrated in the level itself. Once both of the sails are broken, it will start to move backwards. That's because it's implied that the ship that you're on, it will be in motion already, and after a while it will just disappear. Yeah.